Of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the center position. And for the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Irving is out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Harris against LeBron. And James throws it down.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's LeBron over Harris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Come on, LeBron welcomes contact, so you are really doing him a favor when you send him to the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of this game. Free throw good, LeBron. And he can't hit the second.
Don't you get the sense that LeBron James is in complete command, not only of himself, but of his teammates? The drive this guy possesses is truly incredible.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Got that one up quick.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Irving against Schroeder. Harden right side. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. James outside. And here's Schroeder. It's Gasol with the drive. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Caldwell-Pope.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
No good from Durant.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Davis. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Durant. Harris outside. Outside for Durant. Fires the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Davis against Durant. It's Davis with the drive. Gasol trying to free himself up, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 7.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Schroeder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you get the sense that pressure sometimes makes Dennis Schroeder sharper, and really good job against a contest right there.
Now, here is Irving. Jordan kicks to Irving. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Here's LeBron following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Irving. Rejected by Gasol.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
The 3 from KD. No good on the shot.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Harris passes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Here's Davis. Right side Gasol. Davis finds Gasol. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I love when Marc Gasol is putting pressure on the defense, actively looking to score and getting the defender to make a mistake.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else. And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, in the last 3 years, you obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here is Harden after the basket by the Lakers. Rejected by Gasol. To the paint. Here's Davis. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. 9-point game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Now here's LeBron trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's good for 2. Davis has got 11 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside for KD. Nets passing it around. It's Durant on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, lights out from distance. Durant with a quick, high release, just a pure shooter.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And I tell you, the Brow, he might be the best player in our league. With that reach, you just throw it up around the rim, and he's bringing it home.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
James looking around. And James throws it down.
Now, if you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Passes it to Harris. Outside Irving. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Lakers leading by 4. It's LeBron. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
The shot's good from Irving.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Caruso, the pass to James. Down low, Gasol. And Gasol slams it in.
So why does LeBron James have the ball in his hands? Because look at that sixth sense. Wow, what a pass.
Here's Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that, unless you were on the same team.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Nets trail by 4. Durant down low. Davis is there. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving up top. 13 points in the game. Clock is at 3. And Durant gets double teamed. For Davis. KD's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good, Caruso. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving kicks to Luwawu Cabarrot. Harden draws the double. Now the pass to Irving to the middle and stolen by LeBron. Matthews, no one around him, but he gets it back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, you consider Wesley Matthews' career and his ability as a 3-and-D guy to become critical in so many different rotations. What a career.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Marc Gasol. Now here's Irving. He's got 16. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Harrell. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got 14.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Luau. Shoots the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
1:36 left to play in the first. Fader on the way. They get it back. Second chance effort. Trying to get open is Davis, and he's able to get it back.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
Davis against KD. Kicks it out to James. Back to Davis from 15 feet away. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 4. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Green breaking loose. KD can't get it to go. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. LeBron outside. Matthews scanning the floor. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, nice job by Wesley Matthews to read the defense and put it on time and on target.
Outside Irving. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Luau in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That one goes. Count it.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Here's Caruso. The teardrop falls in.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Inside, here's Irving. Harden outside. Back to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And here is Los Angeles now. James Harden missing on the three.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Nets trail by 8. Outside Durant. The three from Harden. Jordan kicks to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Harrell. Here's Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Caruso. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Caruso. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Hits quads, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Here's Schroeder. James Harden picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Schroeder. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. The offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Harden. Back to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Irving against Schroeder. Lets a floater go. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 6-point game.
Well, the tools, the instincts to do this on a more regular basis are certainly there for Markieff Morris. He gets every bit of that one.
And it's Harrell missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Schroeder up top, covered by Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg. But he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? Hits the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him. Got that bucket in no time at all. Irving's got
All over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for two. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 10. Morris outside. Pass to Harrell. Over Jordan. Harrell the pass to Morris. Harrell trying to free himself up. Morris with the bucket.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And one on Caldwell Pope. How the passion in New York is a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Now, here's Schroeder following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. KD against Harrell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Offensive rebound. Caldwell Pope. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Schroeder. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
13 feet away. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Irving.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. The pass to Harrell. The dish to Schroeder. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Four on the shot clock. Blocked again.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Harden with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Caldwell Pope against Irving. And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 3.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Irving attacking. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to Harrell. To the inside. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Harrell. Harrell's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 3 and finished off by KD.
Well, Kevin Durant not about to settle for any low percentage shot. My goodness, with authority.
Timeout called the Lakers. James is checked in. The Lakers shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. Schroeder against Irving. Clock at 6. Schroeder passes to James. Over Harris. James misses. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Los Angeles guys shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Right at the free throw line, and he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 14.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
How about that display of athletic ability? Kuzma can contort his body when converting on those difficult shots.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And that one drops for him. Irving's got 30.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Lakers in the lead. Schroeder outside. Good D by Irving. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And this guy does it all. Davis is as complete an offensive player as we have in our league.
And it's Irving missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Davis. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And the basket by Harden.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points for him. And Harrell slams it in.
If you do not box out Montrezl Harrell, you are opening yourself up to offensive rebounds. This guy is a force there.
Here's Harden, and it's in there. Harden's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
James fires from way outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. All right, thank you, Dave. In this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol at the center. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Free throw good, LeBron. Nets trail by 3. Here's Irving, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got 32 points.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
To the paint, Durant with the steal. For the lead, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn. The Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. It's stolen by Harris. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. Caldwell Pope against Harden. Over Caldwell Pope. Tries again. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Schroeder against Irving. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Harden, following the shot by Kevin Durant. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking? Because he can heat up in a hurry.
Inside, Schroeder add another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Harden kicks to Jordan. He dishes it to Irving. To the middle. Here's Harden. Out to Harris. Pass to Irving. It's deflected.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dirk. Woo-hoo!
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Harden against Gasol. Harden outside over Gasol. Knocked loose. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And the dunk by James.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that.
Nets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Durant, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Durant's got 8 points in the quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Passes to Gasol. Back to James. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Harden, no good. Lakers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. They now take the lead. Davis has got 25 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Schroeder against Irving. Count it, and the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Free throw, good, Irving. Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Schroeder passes to Davis. Takes the turnaround J. Again, Los Angeles.
And when AD's got that mid-range working, it just makes him all the more difficult to defend, showing off even more of his repertoire.
Now, here is Irving. 37 points for him. Here's Harden. Durant trying to break free. Off target at the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Nets trail by 3. Irving looking over the floor. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Up the floor. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Outside Irving. Nets with the new shot clock. Jordan kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's 27.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Here's Irving after the basket by Los Angeles. Jordan kicks to Brown. Second chance shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Durant.
Well, those jumpers, they might as well be layups for Kevin Durant. That's his comfort zone.
And the dunk by James.
A little extra on that. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. The 3 from KD. And the Nets, another 3.
He has a lot of points from long range. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Down low, Schroeder makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. James with the ball.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Durant for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 35.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
In the corner, it's Harris. It's Durant on the wing. And stolen by Kuzma. Floats it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it up and let Montrezl Harrell finish.
Outside Irving. Jordan pass to Durant. KD draws the double. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Lakers leading by 7. LeBron passes to Caruso. Back to James. And finished off by LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Back to Harris. Harden the pass to Irving. And the rejection by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Nobody near Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark. The Nets shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Harden kicks to Harris. In the corner, Irving with it. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Irving passes to KD. And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's James, and it's good, 2 points. James has got 40 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
On the wing, Irving. 37 points for him. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Caruso. He kicks it to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the free throw stats there, 6 of 8 shooting, so 75% so far. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Harris. And it's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And it's blocked by Jordan. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
And the Nets miss again. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And that one's good. Caruso.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Caruso's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Luwawu. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope checked in. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Uncle Drew will go out there and do his thing, won't he? Kyrie Irving, an exceptional player. And in fact, if you ask other NBA players, he's one of their favorite to watch.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 20. And Jordan sends it back. And they get it back. It's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Irving. And James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Schroeder, right side. And Jordan sends it back. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Schroeder. We've got Durant. Jordan is out there with Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the Nets 5.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Harrell. Pass to James. The 3. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Harden launches it from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harden's got 29 in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Schroeder outside. Morris kicks to Harrell. Dishes it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock from 13. Another shot, Harrell. Rebound, Brooklyn. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And James throws it down.
There aren't a lot of ways to slow up LeBron James in the pick and roll. Even if you defend it perfectly, he can find a way to score.
And the basket by Harden.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Lakers leading by 9. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Harrell. Gets the bucket and the foul. Jordan. And so he's picked up his final. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Harris has checked in for Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Harrell. Green with the block. And they're able to recover. And again, the Lakers no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 3 from Harden. And the Nets, another 3. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
And here's Caldwell Pope. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's Harrell. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
James, the pass to Harrell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. And the first one drops. Both free throws good for Irving.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. And finished off by LeBron.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Irving.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Passes it to Harrell. Caldwell Pope. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Harden. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. And good that time. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Harris. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Now here's Davis. LeBron outside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Harris against James. And the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 47 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
KD with the bucket.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Schroeder against Irving. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Irving against LeBron. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Durant.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Irving. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
James against Harris, and that one is good. James has got 53.
I'll tell you, LeBron James can put a defender on skates, keep him off balance. There is no limit to where this guy can score from.
It's good.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only 1 miss against his 6 mates.
Now here is Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Harden's shot is off. Lakers leading by 5. It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Schroeder with the ball. To the inside, James, and the dunk by James.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Nets trail by 4. Irving dishes to KD, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. They get Marc Gasol.
Well, the length and size of Kevin Durant make him a prime target on the interior. So good at forcing the issue close to the basket.
And KD drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Okay, he's going to put on a clinic at the offensive end. Dennis Schroeder challenging this defense right now. So crafty.
Harden draws the double. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. That's good from Schroeder.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Harden, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. The 11-footer, and it's Davis missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Three-pointer. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just one on the bucket from Harden.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And Durant launches from deep. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Here's Irving. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Marc Gasol.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
And it's tied up with that one. Now Schroeder. Los Angeles calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Schroeder against Green, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now, here is Harden. Gasol with the steal. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Brooklyn. A 2-point game. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Took him no time at all on that one.
And how about the poise Caldwell Pope displayed on that possession? They needed an important basket, and he was ready and willing.
With the putback, and Green is right there. Green's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And stolen by Harris. Kicks to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love how Durant goes into the contact. This guy is always looking for an opportunity to get to the foul line.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Luwalu's checked in. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Harris. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus and we'll have to go to the line for 2. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Harris.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Shamet on the wing. And stolen to James. And it's the Lakers on the break. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by James. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
As a defender, hard to keep up with KCP in transition. He has excellent get up and go.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And here is LeBron following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. The drive by James, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And it's Gasol with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And Caldwell Pope not letting the pressure of the moment affect his focus.
Irving for 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire 4th quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's James. 16 seconds left in the game. The 10-footer. They grabbed their own miss. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 1. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up play to make it happen.
Harden the pass to Green. It falls!
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.